reached the semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome to the Caesars Superdome in New Orleans, site of the All-State Sugar Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the LSU Tigers, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We're almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. Kickoff team out there. We are about to get cranked up with a semi-final collision. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. Takes the handoff. It's Young.
Well, we've seen this from this defense all year long, the ability to stop the run, and they get things started here on this first play of the game with being stout up front.
Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. He escapes the pocket. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. And now it's 3rd down.
Chris, they don't hit this pass, but I love the approach here as a play caller. Taking a shot and being aggressive. Getting that ball downfield. Stretching that defense. Try to keep those safeties back. It can open up other aspects of your offense.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Fires it to the wideout. Catch is made down the middle. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a 3rd down early in the game, a chance to get him off the field, but instead this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's 2nd down.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Moves out of the pocket. He lets it go on the move. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there.
Boy, this is why I love this defense so much. So opportunistic. We've seen it all year, and now we see it right here. Big interception. They set their offense up in great field position here on their first possession.
Back behind the quarterback, aligned in the pistol. Handoff to the back. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. And he's got it again. Breaking tackles. Defense stops him, but that's a solid game.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this 3rd down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Play action fake. Looking to throw. Quick completion to the tight end. Brought down, but it's enough to deliver on 3rd down and set him up 1st and goal at the 10. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And there's the handoff. When they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack. And
touchdown, LSU, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Quick throw, testing the middle. Oh, the ball's knocked loose. Scooped up in the defense. Breaks into the clear. Past the 20. Crosses the touchdown, LSU. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment.
Oh, my gosh. That looked like a great play. The receiver just drops the football. He clearly made the catch. The ball's on the ground, and how about the defense? Instead of just bouncing on it, they had the presence of mind to pick it up and go the other way for a touchdown.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. After putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. Takes the handoff, heads to the right. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Some strong run defense there makes it 2nd and 10 now from the 25. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking for his big tight end. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. The pocket breaking down. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now. Check this out. Offense going for it inside their own 40. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a 1st down. Now here he goes. Past the 10. Touchdown, Irish. As they get on the board here in this playoff game.
Yeah, I know that this guy can make plays downfield, but Chris, how about this touchdown on 4th down? They throw it to him short. He not only picks up the 1st down, but with his wiggle and speed, he takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Parker. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. And the single back takes the handoff. They try the middle, but gain nothing that play.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Here's the second down play. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Looking to scramble. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Boy, great recognition here by the quarterback, recognizing zone defense. Initially didn't have anybody open, but I love he's able to show that he's got enough athletic ability to get outside of the pocket and be able to make that nice throw for a big first down.
Takes the handoff. It's Raymond. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 37.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run, you can go to play action, and really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Ball handed off. Catch made, but the defense gobbles him up for just a short gain.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and to keep him short of the first down.
Okay, it's third down after that run. Takes off in a bootleg. On the move now. Wide open downfield. And they get the conversion there. First down now from the 33.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
Talk about quickness, that play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Tackled quickly after the catch, he'll be short of the marker.
Chris, a really great job here with the quarterback and the receiver. This is all about timing. Quarterback gets back, no hitch in his delivery, gets the ball out in front of the receiver where he can run away from the defender for a nice completion.
The junior decides to pick up the first down himself.
Now the pressure just couldn't quite get to him there. They forced him out to his right on that bootleg, but give him credit. He held his poise, looked at the entire field, couldn't find anybody open, and he just pulled it down and picked up a nice gain.
Then he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
Well, if you're not careful as a quarterback, this is the kind of route that defensive back wants to jump and get in front of for an interception and maybe a touchdown going the other way. But this time, the receiver runs it well, brings it in, and he gets out of bounds.
He stopped just short, down at the 2, but an excellent run.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
The offense bracing here for a heavy blitz. Dropping back, it's Holstein. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. Touchdown, Tigers! Still no answer for this offensive machine. That kind of execution on a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. The back's got it. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. but here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Looking for his big tight end. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. He goes down right there, but it's enough for a fresh set of downs for this offense. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. And looking to throw now on first down. He escapes the pocket. It's a deep shot to the right. Catch is made deep down the right sideline. Keeps a foot in bounds. What concentration. It's LSU on top as we take a break for the quarter. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. The offense with some pre-snap motion. Snapping it from the red zone now. Looking to throw. It's a quick grab. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Notre Dame.
And that's his second touchdown today. This guy's winning every one-on-one matchup this defense provides. Great job by the quarterback putting the ball where his guy can make a play on it, and he's got 2 on the board.
They're setting out to try the PAT. The extra point is good. They're down by a touchdown, 21-14. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out. It's Parker. Solid coverage there. They get it at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. We have a shootout developing here. Each offense scoring touchdown in their last possession. Over the middle, it's Coleman. Tackle made after a solid game. They'll spot the ball at the 34.
Well, how about that? Another LSU wide receiver makes a big-time catch for the Tigers offense. Oh, just a couple names to throw out. How about OBJ? How about Justin Jefferson and Jamar Chase, who right now arguably two of the top receivers in the NFL, all from LSU. And watching this young man right here, he's hoping he's next in line.
They'll run it from the gun. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Now it's 2nd down here. Scanning the field. It's Holstein. The receiver grabs it. He's throwing some room at the 45. And he rolls out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. He's bringing it back. Crosses the 10. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow. And this playoff game is suddenly tied, Kirk, on, of all things, a defensive touchdown.
Well, you look around the stadium, a bid to get to the national championship on the line, and the momentum switches from one direction to the other. Not just a turnover, but a turnover and a score. And all of a sudden, we got a new game.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. On first down, it's play action. Moves out of the pocket. Fires it on the move. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Man, when a quarterback starts moving around like that, you move into what some defensive coordinators would call a second play because it becomes almost like backyard football at that point. That was a good job by the defense playing discipline and forcing the incompletion.
Off the RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
I love the call here by the offensive coordinator getting this wide receiver involved early in the game. Obviously a long way to go, but you want this receiver to make a big impact today and get his confidence established early.
Fighting him off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. An important 3rd down attempt for this offense. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Looking to scramble. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. And they get the conversion there. First down now from the 33.
If I'm this defense, you get these guys to 3rd down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage roll to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
Gonna run it. It's Durham. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Important 2nd down play coming up. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain.
Christian, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
They make the stop, but it'll be 1st down from the 13.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Coming to the line on 2nd down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. On the move now. Looking for 6. He's looking for the end zone, but it's incomplete. An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone. They're moving the receiver now before the snap. They'll run the option. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down.
Good assignment football here by this defense. Good job of rallying to the quarterback, keeping him short of the marker. Now a big decision coming up here on 4th.
The D coordinator showing heavy blitz pre-snap. A running play called on 4th down. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal. Offense threatening, close to the goal line with a new first set of downs. There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Well, that's what we call assignment football by the defense. They took away the back inside, and there's a perfect play to be able to stop an athletic quarterback on the option.
It's second down and goal now for this offense. Play fake, looking to throw. Grab behind the line. It's Coleman. Touchdown, LSU. That's how you finish a play. So with playoff pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Look at this. They're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
Automatic on the PAT. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there to start from the 25. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Looking to throw it on first down. He's running out of time here. Almost intercepted again. Had a chance for his second pick. Couldn't quite hold on. It's going to be second down.
Well, the name of the game for this defense is to pressure this quarterback as often as you can, and that's exactly what they've been able to do here in this first half. It looks like they've got him rattled a bit, as that pass should have been his second interception in the first half alone.
Pressure is coming. Heavy pressure, he lets it go. Didn't see anybody open, just throws it away. And that's now going to bring up third down.
Good adjustment here by the defensive coordinator. Let's face it, it's been a tough game so far for this defense. They've given up a ton of yards and touchdowns through the air. This time they figured out a way to affect his timing, and they get the pressure to hit him before he can make another play.
A tough situation with the offense. Third and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. On third down, he drops to throw. Looking for the wide out. He's got a man down the middle. That gained enough for a fresh set of downs. Spotted at the 48.
Chris, there's a lot of pressure on this offense here early in this game. They're down early, third down and long. Nice job of protecting. The last thing they want to do is have to punt this ball away. So instead, quarterback has time, nice throw, and it's a first down.
Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, Kirk, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game, is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
Nice grab. It's Richardson. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on third and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. He's looking to make a big play downfield. The pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. He could go. Touchdown, LSU. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment.
Boy, what a tough blow for this offense. Already in field goal range, and the quarterback puts one in the defense's arms. They takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Huge momentum swing here in the first half.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. The offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Offense offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. Starts with a quick pass to the left off the RPO. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker. They'll look to throw it here on second down. Running out of time in the pocket. And the pass falls incomplete. No time left on the first half clock. Minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Notre Dame will kick it off to start the second half. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. The secondary backed up off the ball now. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. First play of the second half to keep it on the ground. It's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
They're going to run it. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
On third down, it's a handoff. Passes to 45. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
But they continue to play good football up front. A nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead, you keep working that clock. You're trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
Back to pass. It's Holstein. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
When you throw an out route against man coverage, man, it puts a premium on a receiver who can set up the defensive back to be able to still have room to get to the outside.
He's going for a big play downfield. Oh, the pass is picked off. Breaks into the open. Across midfield. Out past the 30. The 10. Touchdown, Irish. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow.
Oh, he tried to force it, and it backfires. Heck of a job by the defense of stepping in front of that throw and taking it all the way back for a touchdown.
And the extra point was up and good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. He's got the first and still going. They make the tackle, but that's a great pickup on the ground. Well, the big fella's Kurt flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what a patience there by the running back, just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right, and then once he saw the crease in the defense, accelerates through that hole to show you what kind of speed he has for a big gain in the first down.
Getting set. Here's second down. DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. He escapes the pocket. Gets rid of it on the move. Falls incomplete, but a flag on the play. Let's see who this is on. So the holding on the defense, an automatic first down. Offense on the move now as that penalty gives them a fresh set of downs. Here comes a handoff. Fights through the tackler. Second down after that previous play. throw. It's Holstein. Here's the throw deep downfield. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
Chris, they come up with the incompletion, but I like the idea of stretching the defense. They can do so much to help out with your short to intermediate passing game, even affect the running game by making those safeties aware that you're willing to take a shot downfield.
Pulls it in. It's Watkins. And they do pick up first down yardage. Set up now at the 44.
Well, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
No press here. The defense backing away. Handoff from the shotgun. He's going to lose yardage there. The defense closed in and forces him out of bounds.
I like the idea of mixing it up from time to time because you can't be too predictable. But the execution was a little bit off on this one. Going to have to go back to the drawing board.
Offense now behind the 6 on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Second down, we're going to throw it. Looking to make a big play downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup. They finally tackle him down at the 1 after that catch and run. Off the big play, they're pounding on the door here. First and goal. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain. Okay, now it's second and goal from the 1. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. So what happened there? The defense just lost track of the tight end down the goal line.
I don't know if they were just so focused on defending the goal line they just completely forgot about the tight end. That'll be probably the easiest touchdown throw and catch of the game we see all day.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. The quarterback making some changes at the line. Moves out of the pocket. Quick throw to his receiver. Catch made in space. Look out. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48. Offense will set up on first and 10. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And the broken tackle there produces a solid game.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Grab near the sticks. It's Richardson. Looks like Notre Dame will have the first down.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
Deep shot toward the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Looking to throw it deep. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
Oh, my gosh. They go for the big play, and they drop. Boy, that hurts, and it hurts their momentum and a chance at a big play.
Incompletion sets up a second down. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. I'll give them credit. They didn't lose anything, so it wasn't a negative play. But this kind of play's got to be able to hit big and get down the sidelines for big yards.
Backed up on third down. Let's see what the call is here. They'd love to get some room for the punter. Tries the right with a quick throw. It's incomplete. The defense rises up and gets the stop against this very efficient third down offense.
Yeah, these guys aren't able to hook up here on this third down, but you got to give a shout-out to the defense for making it hard to convert here. They've been great on third down all year. It's a rare miss and a good job by this defense.
Needs a completion here on fourth down. They can't connect. A costly turnover on downs.
Well, this decision clearly backfires on this offense. Backed up inside their own 10-yard line, and you go for it? I mean, I get being aggressive, but that's just not smart football.
There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Launching one to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Notre Dame.
I love this after a sudden change. You get a big stop by your own defense. You come out with pretty good field position. You take a shot, and it pays off. Boy, what a change in momentum right here.
And the point after is good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Parker. He's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. In the first play of the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. It's a heavy blitz look here. Let's see if they bring the house. Opening play of the drive, quick throw to the left. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Boy, a wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
Warner's back up now, playing a couple yards off the ball. Caught in the backfield. It's Watkins. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from the first down. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Breaks an open space. You make the tackle, but he gains enough to make the first down in what should be the last play of the third quarter. It's LSU on top as we take a break for the quarter. And as we reach the end of three, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Delivers quickly to the left side. And it's intercepted, a crushing play. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
Looking for a man deep down the middle. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
He's looking deep again. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's third down.
Well, they don't hit this one, but I really love what they're doing with this plan today. Moving this wide receiver around, not allowing the defense to lock in on him, and he has had a big day today. Keep throwing in the rock.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. And he'll drop back here on third down. Throws it to the right. He makes the grab. They make the stop, but it'll be first and 10 now from the 18.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
The pre-snap motion from the offense. Quick throw over the middle. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
He's back to throw again on second down. Catch made on the left side. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. Looking to throw it again. Launching one to the end zone. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line.
Oh, Chris, the quarterback and the receiver just not quite on the same page there on that third down and long. But at this point in the game, you got to consider going for this. They need a touchdown.
Down one possession in the fourth quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on fourth down. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. What a grab in the end zone in a clutch moment. That's the kind of execution that's built on the practice field. A very precise pitch and catch for a touchdown.
Yeah, when we were out of practice, one thing that really stood out to me about this receiver was his ability to separate with his route running ability. You could see that right there on game day and how that shows up for a touchdown.
He does his job with a PAT, and this ball game is tied here in the fourth quarter. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Breaking free at the 35. He's in the clear. Past the 20. Touchdown, LSU. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
It was just a matter of time till this guy found the seam and took it to the house. Unbelievable job by the offensive lineman, allowing him to get to that second and third level. And with his kind of speed, no chance of bringing him down.
Point after, up and good. Touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. The Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Snags the quick throw. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
Receiver in motion now. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. On the run here, lets it go. The receiver makes the catch. That's good for first down yardage. They'll spot it at the 37.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Looking to throw it from the red zone. On the move now. On the run, he'll let it go. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, He's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking to pass here on second down. Looking to scramble. Turns it loose downfield. Another pick. Wow, that's the fourth tonight. And they bring him down. Great play by the defense, but there is a flag on the field. Let's see if the play stands. Here's that defense shifting again. Pounding away with the run game. They'll tackle him right at the 31.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
Here we go. Third down and 1. Gut check time on both sides. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. That'll pick up a first down out of the 37.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big third down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
Second down play coming up. Grab down the middle. It's Anderson. Breaking free at the 35. Breaks into the clear. Finally stopped at the 4. Great catch and run. The defense backed up against their own end zone. Defense showing blitz here. Caught behind the line. It's Coleman. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, a lot of times you match up a wide receiver, you get a linebacker on him. I like to think that the wide receiver can shake him. But this linebacker is really athletic and is able to make plays in space.
Grab behind the line. It's Coleman. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, LSU.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a two-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the fourth quarter. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. And the drive will begin backed up at their own 10-yard line. The shotgun running play call. Sam's right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
Looking to throw. It's Holstein. Dump off caught by the running back. Defense shoves it out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
It's a nice job by this defense. They saw option, actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You can tell they worked hard on that in practice.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Grab behind the line. It's Anderson. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches. So no hesitation. The offense is on the field to go for it here. It's a crucial play. It's a quarterback keeper. They get him down, and that's how this game will end. Clock at 0-0. Well, that's a great